Rest in peace, Egg Hunt 2020. Roblox Egg Hunt 2020, probably the worst egg hunt to go down in the Roblox history book. I have a lot of strong opinions about this year's egg hunt and how it turned out, and I ain't holding it back in this video. I feel like this year's egg hunt had just no identity to it. And I know in the Roblox egg hunt trailer that we had this whole thing of agents, detectives, spies, all introduced to us, but that was seen nowhere across all of the games in this egg hunt. And that was really sad to see. And it's really frustrating to me to see that this Roblox egg hunt felt like it had no identity whatsoever, despite the whole theme of agents, secrecy, and the whole detectives in the trailer of the Roblox egg hunt. That was so non-existent throughout the whole egg hunt. Like, none of these games portrayed like an agent sort of style. And I feel like the games this year did an even lazier job of how you obtain the egg in their games. Take Ultimate Driving as an example. The way you obtain the egg in this game was literally completing 10 races. How has this got any relation to agents and spies? Just ultimately an egg hunt. I mean, it's like some of these games just did this just to get some exposure. I mean, that's fine and all, but dude, I mean, you have to balance that. Egg hunts are so unique and enjoyable. With a death hunt, like, that's much harder to achieve, like, with the enjoyability. So I mean, 99% of the games in this egg hunt should have really focused on the relevance of their egg obtainability. Just to make this clear, I'm not discrediting any developer. I'm sure they put like a lot of work into this, but in the end product, it just doesn't really all work out. Like, the quests and the challenges for the eggs, they don't really make sense. And I think, yeah, they could have had a lot more effort put into them, but I'm not a developer, so I don't know, but it could have done better. Next point. This egg hunt felt like a chore. Like last year, most of the games were lobby-based, which don't work in an egg hunt. It's games like Death Run, Shark Bite, Epic Minigames, Zombie Rush, Speed Race, you name it, and just so many others. Because in these types of games, there are maps and rounds that take place, and there'll probably be one with an egg in it. But the problem with that one is that, you know, if you fail to get the egg, then you typically have to wait 15 to 20 minutes again just for that map to respawn, and then you have a chance to get that egg, just so you have a chance to get it. And that can become so annoying, and that's just when it gets so tedious, and it just gets to the point where you just don't even want to play it anymore. The only games that I think did a great job this year in this egg hunt are the Travel Adventures, Roblox Britannic, and especially Texting Simulator. Who thought a simulator? But this is simply because these games had simple, short, but really fun quests and stories to obtain the eggs in. Alright gamers, next point. And do you know what bugs me? The fact that this egg hunt had a quote-unquote soft launch. Now I understand that the developer's reason for this, so it was that, you know, the soft launch was there for testing purposes and everything like that, but my question is that why was this information not released to the public, so, you know, that we at least knew? Because the thing that frustrated me about nearly every game releasing their eggs early was that the egg hunt official release date, which was the 7th of April, felt like it had no meaning anymore. And this made things so confusing and just reduced the hype for the egg hunt significantly, because it was just all over the show. It was just so unclear. The next area I would like to cover in this review of this year's egg hunt will be the fact that we didn't even get a hub. Instead, we got this little egg-shaped phone that you can get for free in the catalog, which appears in your gears when you go into games. My first problem with this is that I don't like how it's used to replace the main hub game, where you can go to teleport to the games, in which the hub to me is really important because I feel that there's just something special about it. For example, in last year's egg hunt, we did get a hub, and when you joined, there'd be a story telling you of what happened in the egg first. But this year, we only got a little egg-shaped little phone, which doesn't even appear in half the games that you go to. And the only purpose of this phone is just to tell you how many eggs you've got. And for the most part, this is Roblox's fault. I mean, with the eggs coming out in games a day earlier, Roblox should have been monitoring that. Lobby-based games should have been kept to an absolute minimum. No one wants to wait an hour to get one egg. But you know, this is just my opinion. I'm not right or wrong, but overall, I just think that death hunts don't fit well with an egg hunt. It just gets so messy and disorganized. So my message to Roblox: bring back the standalone egg hunt games. They were so much more immersive and fun. Personally, my favorite egg hunt was the 2018 one, the Great Yolk Tales. This provides such an unforgettable experience and will forever remain my favorite egg hunt. Hopefully 15 do bring us another 2018 style egg hunt, hunt though again. They did hint us with some new project in their most recent tweet, which I'll leave down in the description for you to go navigate to, which I hope is another egg hunt by them, but you know, we'll see. But with all that said, thank you all for watching. If you want to join the Ozzler army, then please go hit that subscribe button, and this is Ozzers signing out. Goodbye everybody! Roblox, please don't make another death hunt gonna destroy all of Roblox. Roblox, please don't make another death hunt, it's gonna destroy all of Roblox.